Hi everyone, are you out there and you're trying to get a visa right now and you're wondering how in the world am I going to get a visa during all that's going on between all the executive orders and the travel bans? How am I going to do it? Well, you got to watch this video because I'm going to give you 3 key pointers that you need to know in order to get yourself a visa today and always, but especially during COVID-19. Hi, I'm Andrea Chev, and I'm the managing attorney at Chev Law Group in Los Angeles, California. I've been doing immigration law for almost 20 years now, and I put together these videos to give you concise, reliable, easy to understand information on all types of immigration issues. Now, if you like this video, please don't forget to subscribe unless you've already subscribed with us already. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you're notified every time a video comes out. We release videos weekly, so you don't want to miss any of them because they're all key important issues that you really need to know. Okay, so let's break it down. The 3 things that you need to be aware of and know if you're trying to apply for a visa right now to get into the United States. First, you want to make sure that the visa that you want to apply for is available right now, taking consideration all the restrictions, the changes, executive orders. Is it a visa that is available for me to get? That is the first question that you need to ask yourself. The second question you need to ask yourself is, do I qualify for that visa that I'm trying to get? And the third question is, where in the world should I be when I'm applying for that particular visa? Should I be in the United States applying, or should I be outside the United States applying? Those are the 3 things that you need to address and think about before you apply for a visa in today's world. Okay, so 1, can I even get the visa that I want to apply for? Right now, especially during COVID-19, there's so many executive orders and restrictions and travel bans that there might be a visa that I really would qualify if everything was normal, whatever normal is. But today, I can't even get the visa because it's not even available because of the restrictions and so on and so forth. For example, if I apply for an H-1B right now, I might have all the qualifications, I might have been registered and everything, but because I'm sitting outside the country, I can't even get the visa. So is it a visa that's even available to me currently in the environment we're in? Now, that doesn't just apply now. That could apply later after COVID goes away, because some visas just are harder to get, or there's a limitation on the amount that are available. So you want to make sure that you investigate and make sure that the visa that you want to get or apply for is actually available to get in the environment we are in now or in the future. 2, make sure you qualify for the visa that you're trying to get. Make sure that you do your homework and find out what are the qualifications needed for the particular visa that I am trying to apply for. Now, if you're trying to apply, for example, for an O visa, that's an extraordinary ability visa, it means that you have to be at the top of your game, at the top of your industry. You can't be someone that just has one song that came out 3 weeks ago and that's it. You have to be someone that has a substantial evidence to show that they are at the top of their industry and they are someone who is extraordinary within the definition of immigration. Same with H-1Bs. If I have an H-1B and it is available for me to get, and I did satisfy the first criteria we just talked about, then do I have the proper degree to get the job? So if I'm applying for a job and I get the job and they offer me to apply for an H-1B and they're going to petition me for it, do I have the right degree for that job? If it's an engineering job and I have a history degree, it's not going to work. So make sure you qualify for the job, or for the visa, I should say, that you want to get. Number 3, make sure you are in the right place in the world in order to actually get the visa. That one is pretty unique to right now, especially because right now, for example, with an H-1B, if you're inside the United States and you're applying for a change of status or an extension of status of an H-1B, you're going to be fine. But if you're outside of the United States, you're not in a good situation according to the proclamation that just came out by President Trump. You're not going to be able to get that visa to come into the United States. So if you have a job offer that starts on October 1 and you're sitting outside the United States and you don't have your visa yet, you're not going to likely be able to get into the country before the end of the year. And then who knows what's going on. So you want to make sure that you know where you have to be to get the visa that you want. Not only with H-1B, but let's look at like an O or a P or an E3 or any other visa. You have to be very careful because of all the travel restrictions. So for example, if I'm Australian and I'm trying to get an E3 visa and I'm sitting in Australia, right? And I apply and I get my E3 visa and everything's fine. Like there's no bans on E3s, everything's good. I have all the right criteria. I qualified, I got my visa. But the issue is I can't get out of Australia because Australia has certain requirements to be able to allow you to travel outside of Australia. It has nothing to do with the United States. It has to do with Australia. So you have to do your homework to make sure that you know what the travel bans are between your country or wherever you are sitting in the US if you're sitting outside the United States, to know that when I get the visa, because I qualify and it is available to me, but when I get it, can I even get to the United States? So there's just certain visas currently right now that if you do qualify and it is available to you, it's just easier to get them inside the United States versus outside. And I will tell you right now during COVID-19, that is the case. Really, it's easier to change status in the United States to another type of visa than try to get a visa outside and then come back in with that visa. Not impossible, and there are ways, and we're more than happy to help you with those ways. But in general, it is harder to get out of the country and get back into the country. Or if you're sitting outside the country, to actually get in the country. Okay, so the 3 things that you cannot forget to make sure you go through before and when you are thinking of applying for visas to come to the United States is 1, make sure the visa is available to you to even apply for. 2, make sure you qualify for that visa. And 3, make sure you know where you have to be in the world to actually get the visa and actually use the visa. Okay? I wish you all the best of luck. We're always here at Chevlaw to help you. Please, if you liked the video, if it was good information, if you have comments for me, don't forget to leave me the comments below. Like it, share it, do everything that you can with it to help others in the same situation you are. I hope you have a wonderful day, evening, morning, wherever you are in the world, and I look forward to talking to you next time.